So what are we missing here? Other than the rider, we're missing the goggles. In my opinion, the second most important piece of protective equipment in your motocross kit bag after the helmet. It's not worth risking your vision or your eyesight for anything whatsoever on a dirt bike. So let's check out some of the most premium goggles that money can buy. So the first pair of goggles we're going to look at are these, the Scott Prospect WFS. Now in the box you get the goggles, you get this nice microfiber bag as well. You get a nose guard if you want to roll one of those, and you get 2 rolls of film because the roll-offs aren't actually locked and loaded ready to go. So let's pull the goggles out of the bag. Put the bag over there. As you can see, we got roll-offs on this pair of goggles here. This is the WFS 50 roll-off system. You can see nice and wide. Like I said earlier, there isn't any film in there at the moment. But this grid system here, and particularly this bit here, is to stop mud getting stuck underneath the roll of film. So that will prevent that from happening. We've also got this articulated rigger system. You can see the rigs are able to move like that. That's for a better fit to individual helmets. The strap is nice and wide with a silicone lining all the way across. That's for more grip on the helmet to prevent any slippage. We've got 3 layers of foam here to wick away any moisture, any sweat, and for added comfort whilst you're wearing the goggle as well. Scott, they're a well-known, trusted brand in the motocross scene, and their goggles are well-known as a high-quality product. So the next pair of goggles we'll look at are the Oakleys. Now, Oakley is one of the most well-known brands in all of motocross, and actually in the wider world of fashion as well. And these goggles are perhaps the most sought-after goggles in the dirt biking world. These are the Oakley Airbrakes. There's quite a lot of tech packed into these goggles. You can see we've got a nice wide 5mm strip roll-off system here. The Oakleys also feature a quick release lens function. So you lift this up this side, lift this up this side, and then we can get access to the lens, pop that out and replace. If it gets scratched or too dirty, anything like that, we can swap out the lens quickly and easily. In this nice box or bag, carry bag that you get with the Oakley Airbrakes, you get a microfiber bag. You get a set of, I think that's 7 tear-offs there. For those of you that are still allowed to wear tear-offs at your local tracks, that's nice and handy. The lens itself is a very high-tech lens, anti-fog, blocks out UAV and blue lights as well. So that's a very high-tech lens that you've got in the Airbrakes. We've got a 3-layer foam for more comfort and moisture wicking properties as well, to get that sweat away from your eyes to stop your vision getting blurred. The strap, we've got a silicone lined strap. I think that's 4mm across, and that's to stop the strap slipping on your helmet. The goggles got this exoskeleton, or outrigging as some other brands call it. That's to help fit the goggles nice and securely to any type of helmet. Oakley say that the Airbrake should fit nice and snug to any helmet while still being comfortable. Like I say, the Oakley Airbrakes, some of the most sought after goggles in the motocross world, and you can see why. Leatt is a company that have made their name by pushing the boundaries in terms of safety in our sport. And they've done it again here with the Velocity 6.5 goggles. And by that, I mean that these lenses are literally bulletproof to military and ballistic grade tests. As you can see, the goggles feature a nice wide roll-off system. Tear-offs are becoming a thing of the past these days, so most of the big goggle brands and the top-end goggles have roll-off systems built in. The Leatts have a quick change lens function. You just lift out the outriggers like so, and you can remove the lens quickly and easily. And let's click that back in there. The strap, as you see with most goggle brands, got this silicone lining for the grip on the helmet to stop any slippage. The outriggers are there in place to make sure that we've got a nice fit to the helmet as well. The Leatt goggles have been designed to be comfortable if you're wearing glasses as well, so that's a nice spacious fit. The bottom of the frame is ever so slightly open as well to allow any loose dirt to fall out from inside of the goggles. That's also a very nice feature of the Leatt Velocity 6.5 goggles. As with all of the goggles that we've featured so far, the Leatts come with a nice bag to store and travel with, and also a removable nose guard if that's how you like to roll, and your roll-off film as well. The Leatt Velocity 6.5 goggles are a great option if you're out enduro riding or trail riding. That reinforced lens is perfect to protect you against trees or branches, anything you might find out on the trails. We think that the Leatt Velocity 6.5 goggles are perfect for that kind of riding. And finally, we have the 100% Armaga Forecast roll-off goggles. Now, 100% are another company that are well respected in the goggle game, and the Armaga goggles that we see here are the top of the range 100% stuff. Now, Forecast refers to the roll-off system that we see here on the goggle. As you can see, you've got a nice wide field of vision there. As with all the goggles that we featured today, the 100% have triple layer foam, moisture wicking and comfortable. The strap has a silicone line as well for more grip. As you can see, the outrigging on these goggles is quite substantial. I personally think that looks pretty cool. But once again, this is really there to make sure that the goggles conform to any helmet comfortably and securely. Now, what's really cool about the 100% goggles is that all of their goggles across the range are built on the same frame. So that means that tear-offs and lenses are the same across the board for all 100% products here, which is really nice, and you don't have to worry about exactly what model you have when you're restocking on tear-offs or lenses. And finally, with the 100% goggles, once again, they've got a quick release lens system for when you need to change lenses. You just click up these white tabs here, do it on this side. Push that up, and the lens removes like that. Very easy. Chuck a new lens on there, and we're ready to go racing once again with a clear field of vision. So there we have 4 of the highest quality, most premium goggles that money can buy. If you've got any more questions about the features on each one of these goggles, just drop that in a comment section down below. Remember, all of these goggles are available on the 24MX website. My name's Max, you've been watching the 24MX Workshop. We'll see you next time.